Hello, me again. Fancy that. I'd like to talk today, kind of carrying on from yesterday, but really I think it's a precursor to yesterday. I think it comes before yesterday, and that's overthinking. Um, if you're aware of overthinking or know what it is, then you'll be able to skip ahead what I'm about to tell you. Basically, overthinking is exactly that, overthinking. So it's thinking about things way too much than needs to be thought of. It can be things like what's happened in your past, things you've said. You'll quite often think back to something I said 7 years ago, and how that affected the other person I was talking to. And I think how I could have done it better, and if only I'd done this, and if only I'd done that. And then there's overthinking, where you think about things which are coming up. Like, for instance, I can have more conversations in my head with people than I do in reality. And that's conversations which most of the time don't ever come about, because you can't really predict what someone's going to say to you. So you have this little script you build up inside your head. Well, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, I'm going to talk like this, I'm going to talk this, and I'm going to have these ideas to talk about, and this is what we're going to discuss. But then when the situation arises, conversations don't work like that. They flow differently. So something that person says will inspire you to say something else, and you'll find the conversation didn't follow anything that you had previously planned for it, or thought that it would follow. So essentially, that's where we're going with this whole overthinking thing, is just thinking continuously and way too much about everything, and it's completely unnecessary, because you'll find that if you're thinking about things that's happened in the past, then you're regretful over something. So you regret having said something, or having done something, or not having said something, or not having done something. Whereas if you're overthinking about things in the future, that's anxiety based. That's worrying about what's going to happen and how you can affect the outcome. And all of that does is distract you from the now, which is what I was talking about yesterday in appreciating the beauty. Because when you do appreciate the beauty, it brings you back to the now, and you're forced to confront the now and see how fantastic it all is. And, not all situations are going to be fantastic, and you're going to be forced with painful situations in the now. However, what I've found throughout my entire life is that no forward thinking, no planning, or no berating myself or beating myself up about things that's already happened will in any way affect what's going to happen or how I'm going to respond to it. And what I've found is that no matter what life throws at me, I will always deal with it at the time. And sometimes I might not deal with that as well as at other times, but I will always get through it, and I will always come out the other side having learnt something about myself and about other people. So there's that to take from it too. No matter what life throws at us, we're going to get through it, unless it's death, in which case we're going to go somewhere else, who knows where. And that's the end of this particular journey with this particular body and this particular life. But that is irrelevant to what we're doing in this particular moment now anyway. So we need to stop worrying about the future, and we need to stop regretting things in the past, and we need to focus on the now. And that's one of those things that's easier said than done, obviously, because overthinking becomes a habit. It's something we've done after every situation we've dealt with, and something where we've done in preparation for any upcoming situation we might have to deal with. And it's habitual, so it's in there as a habit, and breaking any kind of habit is hard work and requires a lot of effort and time. So every single day you have to be aware of your thoughts and where they're taking you. And sometimes overthinking, it's completely harmless. You just think about things, just things that might happen, things that might not happen, and you're not particularly worried either way. You're just planning. It's like forward planning. You're preparing yourself. But like I said, that preparation, quite often when the time comes, has been completely irrelevant, and you deal with the situation in a completely new set of eyes, in a completely new way. So we don't really need to do that. We've just got into the habit of doing it. So to break that cycle, we need to bring ourselves back to the now. And it's always about this. It always comes back to the now. Here we are, right now, and right now, and right now, and right now. But those previous right nows are now in the past. And all there is now is the right now, which is right now, or right now. And it always is like that. So be here, in the now, with whatever's happening in the now, and appreciate that, understand that, accept that, and learn from it. Look at it, feel it, hear it, touch it, taste it, smell it, everything. Fresh air, sunshine, warmth, heat, birds singing, an explosion of green everywhere now that spring's well and truly underway. It's just, I'm swamped by green all of a sudden. Beautiful, fantastic. I'm not at work today, however inside here there are things going on which I worry about. Money, for instance, I'm not working a great deal, so money's not coming in a lot. I need to pay my kids to make sure they're well looked after, and once I've done that, I'm then going to start running into debt. So there's that concern. However, if I focus on that concern, what is the solution to that? Is to get more hours, is to get another job. I've filled in an application form this morning for another job, so I'm doing what I can in regards to that. So I need to stop worrying about that, because the future is unplanned, the future is going to happen, and I have to just go with the flow of the universe. Stop fighting against everything and go with it. And a lot of the fighting is with myself, or with yourself, or everybody else's selves. So stop fighting yourself. Start understanding yourself, becoming aware of yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and taking control of them. Living in the now, experiencing the now, and taking everything you can from that and seeing it as the beautiful thing that it is. This experience that you've got, you know, what are the chances of being here right now experiencing this? It's infinitesimal. There's just it's unbelievable that we're here right now experiencing this, regardless of what this actually is in the context of reality, whether it's holographic, whether it's completely made up, whether it's a dream, who knows. But we're here and we're experiencing it, and the fact that we are here and experiencing it is a fantastic thing. So see it as the fantastic thing it is, and learn from it as much as you can, and affect it as much as you can, because we are the creators. We create our reality, and our reality becomes what we think or believe it's going to be. So think good, think happy, see the positive, be grateful for things, and you'll invite more of those things into your life. So that's it for today, without repeating myself over and over again. Enjoy life. It may be hard, it may be difficult, it may be a slog at times, but it's always beautiful. There is always something to appreciate. Live in the now. Thank you.